Another day, I'm in the garage. I'm just doing some last minute gathering. Got some brand new spark plugs. Made sure it was topped off of fuel. Made sure there's water in it. Water in the ice box, all that stuff like that. Air in the tires. Just some last minute prep because tomorrow we leave. The truck's going in the box and I'm gonna take it up north with me. I'm gonna drop it off. It's probably going to be there for a couple weeks, maybe a month. I'm not quite sure how long it's going to be up there, but I'm going to come back, not have the truck. But what's in the trailer right now is the Lowrider. So we have to swap the trucks out. The Lowrider is going to go in the garage because I need to do some last minute things to that as well. I might have bought new wheels for it. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then I got new airbags to put in the back. Now, when Jub and I were coming back from Arizona, we ended up blowing a bag about 5 hours south of Denver. And we Gorilla Taped it completely shut, and it made us the trip home like 16 hours, I thought it was, made it home. It was quite the trip, you know. Floods in the desert, hailstorms in Denver, tornadoes in Nebraska, all the way through Nebraska, up into South Dakota. So it was a long journey, but the rear bags are not a real quality of bag. So I'm gonna be taking those off. I'm gonna put these airlift bags in the back. My work sells airlift, so I know it's a pretty good bag. So I'm gonna do that. But until then, you know, and then I gotta tear the top end off of it. I'm gonna take the intake off it. The oil sending unit is whacked out. It does a whole bunch of weird stuff, so I'm gonna put a new oil sending unit in it, put the intake back on it, and then, you know, kind of tidy up some wires. Some wires are pretty loose on it and not how I would have them. But other than that, this is the S10, and it goes away tomorrow to get tuned. So when the tune's all done, I'll go back up there. Jub and I will go back up there. We'll go pick the truck up and we'll get the details, how it did and everything like that. Also, Steven, he's gonna be the one tuning the truck now. He's gonna teach me how to do the Holly software. So not only will I have to bug him every night I go out racing, but Jub and I can learn the system so we can tweak the system as needed, you know, for the conditions we're at, you know. Some roads can't always take, you know, 10, 12 PSI leaves, you know. So I'm not very computer smart. I'm really surprised that I can edit these YouTube videos. That's how kind of lacking in the department of computers I am. So Jub's really good with computers, so he's gonna come up with me. And Steven's going to teach us how to do the Holly. And, you know, we're just going to try our hardest to better the program as we want to get faster every pass too. We're just going to try different things and hope it works. Jub and I are still trying to figure out the rear suspension on this thing. We've probably only got 10 hits on the rear suspension. And 2 years ago, the truck's fastest 60 foot was like a 143. And in those 10 hits we got, maybe 4 of them been on the track. And we've got the truck doing 132s now. The cow tracks, the monoleafs on this thing, I think this thing has potentials to do low 120, 60 foots. And we're just going to try really hard. We're going to do a lot of testing this year. a lot of traveling as well. There's a lot of great races showing up, and we want to hit them all. But, you know, schedule, life, you know, happens. So we're just going to try hitting everything we can and have the money to do. And hopefully everything goes good. We have a great season. And, you know, it's just, we're trying things and hoping for the best. And I don't know what it is, but I just have this feeling that this season's going to be incredible. We're going to hit personal bests. I hope to win a couple races. That'd be great. I've been seeing a lot of these tailgate races coming up, and you know, that's a tailgate right there. So that's right up our alley. We're just going to try it all, you know, small tire, tailgate, you know. It don't really have interior, so I can't do no real street car stuff. But other than that, you know, hit some car shows on the way. I know Ice Cream Cruise, always going to go to Ice Cream Cruise. Ice Cream Cruise is my most favorite event there is. And, you know, do the street race there that I normally do and all that other stuff, you know. So we're going to give it a whirl and hope for the best. I'm sorry I didn't really film anything with the S10. I got the S10 in the trailer. I was going to film, you know, loading it up, unloading it, but the Lowrider was in the trailer and I was having a bunch of issues with that. It wouldn't air up. The cold air and the air system on this truck do not get along. So I don't know what the issue was, but the truck wouldn't air up. So I had to drag it on my trailer, drag it in my driveway into my garage, which it was like a 3-hour process, which it wasn't fun. So with the S10 being gone, getting tuned, I don't know how long it's going to be gone. I got the Lowrider in here, and it looks like a shelf right now because I'm doing a bunch of things. But I'm going to do some updates on this thing. I'm going to change a couple things that are not the best on it. And we'll get this thing all ready for summer. Car shows this year. I know the oil sending unit on it is bad, so I'm going to put a new oil sending unit in it. It needs an oil change. I'm going to change the oil. The rear bags on this are not the best. They're a cheaper bag. So my work supply is airlift bags, so I got a couple airlift bags. I'm going to put airlift bags on the back of this. It should make it air up about 3 more inches as well in the rear, which will be nice. And then I might give it a little bit of a makeover. I got a couple things in store for it that are going to change. I do want to get it wrapped, but I'm having kind of a hard time picking out what color I want, so that's going to wait for a little bit. But other than that, just a couple things, change it up. I'm going to figure out what's up with the air system. I can't be having, you know, it not air up on me, so I'm going to figure out the air system. I know there's some janky wiring on it. I'm not a pro at wiring, but I can do a better job than that, so I'm going to do that. And then the batteries are dead, and I think they're bad, so I'm going to go see if those are under warranty so I can get new ones. If not, I'm just going to buy new ones. And this right here, it's got tubs on it, but this was actually touching the positive cable on the battery, so I'm actually going to cut this out, make this look good. I'm going to clean up the engine bay a little bit. Like I said, an oil sending unit as well. And then this thing will be ready. Great looking truck. Truck runs amazing, drives amazing, rides like you're on a cloud. I just need to give it some good love and some attention. So other than that, I picked up a golf cart about a month ago, and this is the golf cart. I got the nose off of it. I'm going to do some wiring on this. I'm going to put some lights on it, clean it up a little bit, give it a good wash. Might do some wheels and tires on that in the future. Well, I haven't been filming much because I just been going to town on this. So I got this all trimmed up, all real nice. Got all the edges out of it. It looks really good. And I just put some satin black spray paint on it. Got that in. And then I also took the bags out and These are the old bags. They're just a generic bag. They're not very well of a bag, like not thick rubber, and they tend to wear out and crack due to weather and conditions of nature. So I got this airlift bag. Yes, it is a big size and difference, but these don't have no bump stops in them, so they can compress to almost all the way flat, which will work out great. I had these ugly old fittings to go up in here so I can hook my airlines back up. I did go out and get 2 new batteries, as my red tops are pretty much junk. I'm charging them because they wouldn't turn on the battery tester. So I don't know if they're bad or not, but I'm going to charge them. We're going to figure out if they're bad or not. But other than that, that's how far I've gotten. I've gotten the batteries out of it and all that stuff. And I know when I lower it all the way to the ground, this was kind of done poorly. So I'm actually going to have to, you know, cut this lip out and probably do something about this lip here, as when the wheels come all the way up, they tend to rub on these and scratch the wheels. And I don't want to do that no more. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do that. I'm not a body guy, but I'm starting to figure out why I'm not, because it's a pain in the butt. It's not easy work, but that's all I gotten. I did get also a new fuse link for the compressors in the back here to run the air system, as when I was checking it, it's all melted up, so I needed to change that, so I got a new one of those. Other than that, I'm gonna keep tearing away on this. Hopefully here in a couple days, I'll have the truck pretty much ready to go. I'm waiting on a couple things to come in still. When we did drag the truck out of the trailer because it wouldn't air up, I ended up breaking these sensors here. These are for the ride height. It's got an E-level system in it, so if a bag goes out or loses some pressure, more weight comes in it, the sensor tells the computer to air the bags up. So like if it's got a slow leak or it needs more air, it automatically airs it as I'm driving. It's an E-level kit, self-adjusting. Other than that, that's what it is. I'm gonna keep tearing into it, and then I'll let you know when I get more progress done. Finally got the new bags installed, and they look good. That's the airlift bags and sensors. I'm new to this airbag stuff, so I'm learning as I go in. And I'll tell you what, the wiring mess on the back of this thing is gonna make me learn what pain in the rear end these kits can be. But got the bags on. I took the wheels off because I'm selling those wheels. Just been a nice afternoon in the garage. I got the shop dogs out here. Of course, Hudson's always got to have something in his mouth, because that's the dog he is. Hunter, he's old. But yeah, I think that's everything for today. I think we're gonna be painting some drag RC car bodies tomorrow, maybe. And these will be leaving my garage, giving me a little more room. We're out in the garage again today, and I got the golf cart all done, besides trimming the back step for the back seats. Jub's gonna come pick that up, and he's gonna go do that because Jub can aluminum weld. But I did get the pod lights and the light bar and the underglow all done on the golf cart. That's what the golf cart looks like on the front. And then you just turn the key on, turn the switches on. And I got the underglows that you can change all the sequences and colors and everything like that, so they can jump around and do their own thing. Pretty cool. Just something I wanted to do ever since I got a golf cart. And I mean, you can turn the pods off or the light bar and have the pods on. And you're gonna just have the neons on as well. So that's that. Today I'm gonna be trimming up the inner fenders on the back of the Lowrider, and I'm gonna sort out that wiring mess that's underneath the back for the air ride. I'm gonna fix the 2 sensors up front, and hopefully this thing will air up and air down all like it should. I know that one day trying to get out of the trailer was a pain in the butt, and I don't want to do that ever again. So we'll make sure this thing is in tip-top shape, and we'll get it all ready to go. Well, productive day in the garage. I didn't film any of it because I just wanted to get it all done. But here is the truck. It's out of the garage. This is its highest setting to drive. It's got a setting underneath of it and then on the ground. This thing needs a good wash, but dang, those snowflakes look amazing. I love these wheels. They're a good choice to get. Now all I have to really do is fix the bumper. Well, probably get a new one, but right now I'm gonna go take this and I'm gonna go grab some lunch. We'll come back and we'll put her back in the garage. I need to do an oil change on it, change the oil filter,